I wish you a happy Christmas. And to celebrate this event, we here at the LSSR thought that we should make a festive video for all of you to enjoy. But instead you made a video on public information films. For those of you not in the know, a public information film, PSA in America, is a short film, often aimed at young children, which scares you into following the moral in said film. Let's begin.
Even a sparkler can be dangerous if you don't take care. A sparkler stays hot even when it's out. Make sure your child doesn't start November the 6th like this.
I thought I'd give you a short one to ease you in. The worst part of this 20-second film is the girl's face. That freeze frame sets the whole thing off nicely. It sends chills down your spine.
I am the spirit of dark and lonely water, ready to trap the unwary, the show-off, the fool. And this is the kind of place you'd expect to find me.
Come on, come on.
But no one expects to find me here. It seems too ordinary. But that pool is deep. The boy is showing off. The bank is slippery. The show-offs are easy. But the unwary ones are easier still. This branch is weak, rotten. It'll never take his weight. Only a fool would ignore this. But there's one born every minute. Under the water there are traps, old cars, bedsteads, weeds, hidden depths. It's the perfect place for an accident.
Oh, look, there's someone in the water. Quick, use that big stick to get him out.
Sensible children. I have no power over them.
Oi, mate, that's a stupid place to swim. Hey, go over and get that thing to wrap him in. You don't feel cold, mate. How long was you in there? Ew, what thing?
I'll be back.
The reason this is absolutely terrifying is the man's voice. It is the perfect 70s British BBC presenter crossed with death. The slow pacing adds to the atmosphere, as the whole film could have been much shorter, but they knew to make it more effective they had to carry it on just a little bit more for the maximum impact.
The boy who didn't look for a safe place to cross. He couldn't be bothered to walk to a place where cars could be seen from a nice open space. So he crossed the road right next to a bend. Now his arm for some while will be struggling to mend. A car cannot dodge what it cannot see, so flatten the boy. Unfortunately, now he can't swim, dress himself, or go-kart, 'cause his arm is all limp and falling apart. Always cross where you can see what's coming.
This was a set of 3 films from about 2008, and I remember seeing them on Cartoon Network. However, this is the one that was shown in most prominent, and that I remember the most. It was a genuinely terrifying film. The whole atmosphere is perfect for scaring children into crossing the road carefully, even ones whose only time of day when they cross the road is when they go to school, and there's a man there with a lollipop stick saying, "Stop here, this is a crossing section for children," but it still terrified me. Out of all of the public information films, this is the one that still gives me chills.
He was stupid, trying to prove how tough he was. I had a go at them kids.
Why do you fly your kites round here, eh?
We thought it would be okay, but the wind changed.
Lucky they let go of it. They'd have been electrocuted.
We should have told the police.
Suppose he never knew about high voltage electricity.
You're crazy!
He ignored the danger signs.
Leave it there!
He was stupid. He wouldn't come down. He didn't know electricity would go through the kite. It just jumped through thin air.
Climbing pylons can kill. Don't take a chance with electricity.
I was shown this in Year 8 Science, along with other similar films, such as Football. It was these 4 or 5 electricity public information films which sparked my interest in them, mainly because of how funny they were to watch, especially some not featured in this video as I couldn't find them online. In the film, the music is perfect, a slow, monotone beat that increases in speed throughout until the boy is killed. My favourite part of this is when the boy is falling from the tower, as it is just laughable the effects they use, and the freeze frame at the end finishes it off magnificently.
You know that feeling when you wake up in a basement with a massive gaping hole in your chest? No? Well, I've had better mornings. Pablo. Turns out I've been used to smuggle cocaine into the country, which does rather prompt the question, what's the big deal with coke? So I talked to this dealer, and he said,
it's all about the profit.
And making sure no one messes with us! Okay, Mr. Gunn, sir. And these headache pills he's cutting his coke with couldn't wait to tell me that...
Actually, on the street, it's only 30% cocaine.
And 70% who the hell knows?
That I met Mr. Disco here.
Lots of people are doing it, Pablo!
Really? So I went to this nasty toilet, and this girl asked me...
Could you spare us a tenner?
No, I'm a dog, obviously. Oh, by the way, your heart's beating so fast you can't get a word out. And a coked-up friend is no help at all.
Get out of my face! Leave me alone!
Steady on. And look who we have here. A bleeding nostril. Perfect.
I'm bleeding?
Well done. Yes, you are. So I picked up the phone, somehow, and talked to Frank. Finally, someone who made sense.
There's a darker side to coke. To find out more, visit talktofrank.com.
Hi, I'm Pedro, a narcotics-pushing feline. It's Friday night, my bag's packed, and I'm the most in-demand cat around. Which does rather prompt the question, why is coke so great? Pedro! Well, cocaine is a stimulant which makes you feel a sudden burst of euphoria and self-confidence. Get ready for the ride of your life! Oh, we certainly will, Mr. Coke.
What are we going to rack up on?
Not to worry. Good dealers always come prepared and bring quality, uncut Charlie like these guys.
Indeed. I'm 100% pure.
No, you're not, you dirty little bitch.
You haven't got a spare note, have you, Pedro?
Of course I do. I'm a fucking cat. Isn't that right, Your Majesty?
Hell yes! Dealers are all about the moolah.
Ah, remember that euphoria I mentioned earlier? That's an interesting dance. What's it called?
It's called the Running Man. Everybody's doing it, Pedro!
Really? And here is a perfect example of the self-confidence. This guy has some great stories to tell.
All right, to be honest, I'll tell you the truth, I've got one. If you ever need anything, I'll be there for you. I've only got to live on a robot, and There you go, Pedro, son.
Oh, look what we have here. A poorly nostril.
Oh, I seem to be leaking slightly.
No problem. Just a bit of housekeeping needed. All better now. At the end of a great night, it was time to say goodbye. More satisfied customers. I left my details on the table for them.
To find out more, visit www.shiftyfilm.com.
I thought with the last two I would try and make you laugh. These are hilarious. They contain the correct mix of comedy and facts. Although if your sense of humour isn't as dark as mine, you might not see the comedy. However, these two films have become some of my favourite public information films, along with many of the other Frank ones, which are only 10 seconds long, but they are hilarious. The people at Frank understand what makes people laugh, and they understand how to make good public information films. Now that this video is over, all there is left to do is to wish you a Happy New Year from the LSSR.